Now we're gonna go into more AI stuff. This episode has all been about AI so far, and we're really going through it all. And we're about after this, we'll be about halfway done the show. As I said, this stuff we might get longer episodes, but we're getting a lot more information. We're getting a lot more content. I said so. Now we're gonna dump into what Tesla has going on about their killer robot. So
And the latest in AI horror from the real world, a robot attacked a Tesla engineer during a brutal malfunction. According to a 2021 injury report by Tesla, the shocking incident took place at Tesla's Texas factory. The 2021 report said that witnesses saw the robot pin the engineer working on nearby robots. A malfunction led the robot to sink its metal claws into the worker's back and arm, leaving a trail of blood across the factory floor. The details were revealed in Tesla's 2021 annual compliance report to the Travis County and federal regulators. The
so this is one of the things that Amazon did good with their testing and things like that. That warehouse that Amazon had going on, if you could tell from the video, they had a lot of that stuff sectioned off to where the robotics were completely separate to where any people can go. And they were thinking about this stuff to reduce accidents. So I don't know what this engineer was doing. Being in there, he was probably really comfortable because everything's supposed to work how they're programmed, but accidents do happen. When you have technology like this around like us and humans and people, real people, accidents are bound to happen. Stuff is bound to happen. It's bound to come up and things. So it's not 100% safe. Working in any environment probably isn't 100% safe, and things like that. There's no full guarantees, but something that Tesla should have done here is think about this kind of stuff and see how working with them can be, because as you can see there,
injury report
this is going
revealed
to
an
hurt them a
open
lot.
wound on the engineer's left hand. The report revealed that Tesla gave 0 days off to the injured worker for recovery. Such incidents raise concerns about the risk of using automated robots in the workplace.
So that's another crazy thing. The person didn't get any time off and things. And if this is the robot, they're, as you can see, they're just trying to
Incidents
save a
like
buck. It
injury
looks like they kept the person working, whatever, after getting hurt like that from a malfunction. And you see what the robots look like. They just want to replace people, and that's how it's going to be going everywhere. In every manufacturing place, they're going to try to replace people instead. And engineering stuff will go up, but jobs like that, they're going to go down crazy. And I wish there was an article on how bad warehousing jobs is going to collapse these next few years. And I'm sure we're going to see something like that soon.
at Amazon centers due to robotic coworker problems with killer droid surgeons and even violence from robotic chess instructors have ignited discussions about the swift integration of the new technology.
So, yeah, it's tough out here. It's tough out here. And Tesla is not like in any way winning because there's more news, and this stuff is way more recent than what was just happening there. But there there's a lot of harm that can come from the robotics things happening, and basically having them around, and it probably wasn't handled in the best way at all. It definitely was not handled in the best way possible at all. And they just need to do better with controlling how they're going to work. If you're going to implement these workers in there, then it should be a warehouse that's mainly them, and the people can't get to the people. So you don't have to worry about that stuff. Especially if this is something that they're trying to start up. It's I don't know why all of the tech companies are doing this in Texas, There's probably a good reason why. I don't know why they're doing it, but there's a good reason why. I'm sure. But they're doing this while their warehouses and manufacturing places in Texas, probably because they can get more space or whatever. But it's that is definitely tragic, and it, almost at a loss of words of all the possibilities and things that came from that, and all the trauma that that person's going through. Hope they're doing good. Hope that they're making Tesla's doing the right stuff to make their environment safer for the workers, and they definitely help that person out because I don't know that I feel like I don't get that didn't fully explain the full story like of what was going on and things, and I didn't hear anything specifically from Tesla, but that is scary. That's stuff that can happen. It's gonna continue to happen, I'm sure, as these companies try to integrate robotics with us in the workspace and things. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know how I feel about making them look exactly like people and stuff like that, but it's always given me a weird thing. It gives me like those iRobot vibes. That was one of my favorite movies back then, but it definitely gives me those kind of vibes, and it is definitely worrisome. But that's another reason why we need to have more people who know what they're doing and figuring out what they're doing and creating test cases with these situations a lot more frequently and doing them a lot more tests before this integration becomes a real thing and a full thing into society. So